So today I thought I'd go to, have a walk around Murrayfield Stadium. It's just where I live. And obviously, Murrayfield is the national stadium of Scotland, pretty much in the heart of Edinburgh. So I just wanted to show you the sort of surrounding areas. Walk down the path here. Beautiful part of the city. But when we get into a more open place, we'll be able to see what it's all about. Murrayfield is obviously situated in the Murrayfield area of Edinburgh, Ball Green. You can see how nice it is in the area. A lot of bikers around here. They use this path, and quite correctly, he used his bell to let us know that he's there. So anyway, we're going to walk up, and when we get into an opening, I'll show you more of the stadium. Murrayfield's situated, I'd say, about 2 miles outside of the city centre. And obviously, like I was saying, it is the national stadium of Scotland. This is where you get all the big concerts. I think Robbie Williams was playing the other week, and we've got Oasis in the next few months. And obviously the national rugby and the hockey team are here as well, because it's got an ice rink as well, and I'll show you when we sort of turn the bend here, you will see the ice rink. Not sure if you can actually go in. I think, well, obviously you can, because you can go in if you wanting to go skating. And I've been recently with Millie. She convinced me to go skating. I was absolutely abominable. It was an abomination watching me trying to skate. It was all over the place. And even all the trainer people, the people that try and help people, they all sort of came over to me and tried to help me. They saw how useless I was. But it's a nice part of the city, this. And we're just coming to the corner of Murrayfield before we turn and able to get in. So let's have a quick look. Yeah, we're at the corner here of Murrayfield. It's a nice stadium. I think it could do with a bit of work. And there's also access there, another bridge that you can get into the houses. Carry on down the path. There is actually a river down there. It's called the Water of Leith, down this way. I don't know if we should go and have a quick look. Yeah, let's go down. The big hill might end up on my arse. And Leith, another popular place in Edinburgh. You'll know the song. I Could Walk 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. That was all about the area called Leith. And this, what I'm going to show you here now, I think it's low actually, it's really low. Because sometimes it's quite brisk, the water of Leith, and it can break its banks. So anyway, let's go and have a look. Yeah, it's quite calm today. Keep tripping on the divots. So this is the water of Leith. And it is very, very calm today. When you get the bad weather, I wouldn't be able to stand on here. But very nice. And that obviously goes all the way down to Leith. Let's get back up. Back over to Murrayfield. And don't forget, if there's any other part, because this is a brand new channel, don't forget, and we're all going to be making videos. If there's any other part of Edinburgh you want us to explore or show you about, let me know in the comments, and I'll go there. We could go into the centre of Edinburgh, we can do the castle, do the Royal Mile, Holyrood, the Old Town, the New Town, whatever you fancy, just let us know. And we'll try and get it done. But it is a nice part of the city here. I'm very privileged to live in this sort of area. We actually used to live outside the town, about 7 and a bit miles outside the town, and we still call it the big house. And it was a 4-bedroom detached garage, driveway, huge garden at the back. And it was just not convenient. So we moved. My wife's a city girl, and she likes the city. So she wanted to move back, and we bought a pokey little 2-bedroom flat. But we're having it all done up at the moment. That's why you've not seen the house. We're having it all done up at the moment. We're actually going into the attic, a couple of new bedrooms and a bathroom. And because of where we are in Edinburgh, it's probably cost us about the same money as the big detached house we had just outside the town. So it just shows you the difference an area makes. And as you can see, it's actually quite quiet today. But there's a lot of cyclists that come on this path, a lot of people walking the dogs. It's a nice walk, and it's like I say, it's a lovely area to live in. And we love the street we're in. Neighbours are really nice. And we'll just turn here in a second, because we're coming up to the park. There's a water of Leith again, down there. I don't know if it's going to let us see it. So I'm going to turn around in a second so you can see Murrayfield again. And I was mentioning that they play the hockey here. And that'll be in there. Looks pretty Art Deco, the building. for the ice rink or ice arena. I won't go fully in because I'm not sure if they would like us recording, but you know, I'll come here and just show you the park. There's Murrayfield itself again. There's a lot of nice space here, and as you can see in the background there, the hills over there towards Edinburgh. The big crane there, I don't know what they're actually doing over there. But this is a national stadium of Scotland. I'm not going to walk all the way round because it'll take far too much time. I just wanted you to see the sort of area that we live in. And like I say, just over there, about 2 miles, if I walked up the main road, you would come into the centre of Edinburgh. And it's peaceful. I say peaceful, and you can hear the machinery going off in there. I think they're doing some gardening. What a beautiful place. But this is, apart from the video we did when we went to Portugal of Albufeira, I'll actually take you to the main road and show you just where you would go if you were sort of heading to Edinburgh. So I'll go to the main road up here, show you where it is. Oop, nearly slipped again, I'm on the grass, hitting divots. So I'd say literally, maybe it's not even 2 miles. So if we ever fancied going for a drink or anything, we couldn't get a cab or a bus, we'd be, well, my wife would be fine. I'd be grumbling like a bitch because I had to walk over this little bridge again. Turn around here, show you. And over the other side of the bridge, where all the noise is happening, that's the Water of the Leith. I have no idea what the big crane thing's for. But anyway, so if you wanted to go to the centre of Edinburgh, because you don't want to drive into Edinburgh because the parking is extortionate and it's really hard to find. We sometimes have a drink in there, we quite like it. And me and Jack actually, place over there, the Bothy, the Murrayfield. Me and Jack have actually booked ourselves in there on occasions just to have a night of peace. Nice little gaff. But anyway, so if you actually walked all the way up there and just followed this road for about 2 miles, and like I say, maybe it's not 2 miles, you would come to the centre of Edinburgh. And if you go this way and keep on this road, you'd end up at Edinburgh Zoo, Corstorphine. So I'm going to head back. A nice walk home. I could actually go down that street, but it's not streets you want to see. So I don't know if the camera had actually stopped then. I don't know where it stopped. It looked like it stopped, so if the video jumps a bit, let me know. Or it jumped a bit and you missed something. Yeah, the ice arena there. And Murrayfield Stadium there. So let's head back. I don't know if it was just a timeout on the screen But let's head back now. Oh, fuck is that noisy bastard? Okay, so on the way back. So like I say, I think the next concert over at Murrayfield is going to be Oasis. My daughter and her kids are going to be coming up for that because my eldest granddaughter, well, my second eldest granddaughter, she loves Oasis. She's only 16 years old, but she absolutely loves Oasis. It's not a bad thing. Me being a Mancunian who lives in Edinburgh. So heading back to the home, heading back home to the house. I think someone's behind me. Yeah, there was. Sometimes feel a bit awkward when you're actually talking, because you're talking to yourself, but it's quite a common thing nowadays anyway, this sort of thing. So I shouldn't really feel awkward. But I do. Anyway, heading back to my house. Just thought I'd show you how close I was to Murrayfield. And like I say, there's a lot of places that I could explore for you in Edinburgh. As I mentioned before, like the Old Town, the Castle, the New Town. There's a lot of places. And I couldn't go further out. I could go further out. And obviously we're gonna show you our holiday adventures. Probably go to another one this year. We're at Portugal in May. We always go in May and we always go to the same place. Same hotel, same place. But if there's anything that you want filmed, you've never been to Edinburgh before and you'd like to see what it's all about before you make the decision if you want to visit, then let me know and I can do a video. Fuck me sizing that thing. Like you say, I wasn't joking. You get a lot of runners down there, a lot of people taking the dogs for a walk, and also you get a lot of cyclists. Funny enough. Don't know if you can see sort of mountains over there. I'll have a look when I get to a bit of, I think it goes a bit higher here. But the brush here sort of obscures it. There's mountains over at the top. I don't know if you can see them. I'll see if I can put it high. It's a quiet day today. So like I said previously, this is sort of an introduction to what we intend to do, what we want to do. And that's make videos about what we do. And when the house is finished, I'll be doing some videos for that as well. A bird hopping about there. But I thought I'd come back, show you the way back. Actually, you can see the mountains over there in the distance, which is nice. I'm not actually sure what they are, to be honest. I don't know if they're the Pentlands. Maybe he's not overly sure. But we're heading towards a bridge crossing what I go over and to the house. A nice 20 minutes walk, whatever it's been. Hopefully the footage and the wind's not too bad. So I'm actually using the gimbal on this occasion. So it should be more steady than the previous one. Don't know if it's the screen that keeps going off or it's the actual recording itself. Anyway, I can stitch them all together. An idiot. So anyway, nearly to the bridge on the way home. I'm obviously not going to take you to my doorstep. But like I say, I hold the footage steady enough. I'm using the gimbal. Not used it for a while, so I don't know if I've calibrated it properly, but fingers crossed I have. The screen keeps going off. And I don't know if that's just the screen turning itself off or if the video is actually stopping. Like I say, I can easily stitch it together. And I'll get here, up here at the bridge, I'll give you one more view of Murrayfield. And then that'll be it for this one. Just giving you a little teaser of one of the places in Edinburgh that you might have wanted to see. It's actually all closed up, so you can't get in to actually have a look all the way round. Maybe that's for another time. So before I go over the bridge, I'll give you another shot of Murrayfield Stadium. And there'll be a fade out on that. Like I say, if there is anything else you would like me to show you in Edinburgh, please let me know. Cheers, see you later.